Okay, warm glowing nightscape, 3 notches down in darkness because it's a dull day. It might be wrong. The only one that I'm pretty certain for with this sort of rule is some sort of VL, I think, fellas. Yeah, is the clear night portrait. There definitely is a 4 notcher on a bright day, 3 notcher on a dull day, but I don't know about dull and overcast at the same time sort of thing. And whether we contemplate Donald Snell's, bright shade, shade that's bright enough, or not quite ready to cast a shadow, almost, but not quite. Another one of these, probably semi-carnivorous fungi, captures water in the top and drowns insects and maybe absorbs the nutrients through the roof of the, well, you couldn't quote plant. I mean, you used to consider them as plants in the old days until they got their own separate kingdom. They're always playing around. So, if you've got someone with a poor memory, it takes years to learn one system, and then it's all, by the time you've learnt it, you find out it's all changed on you. Very disconcerting, very confusing, of course. Especially if you don't have a backstory to when it was, who it was, why it was. Especially if it's walked on by you, and it's not really your area of expertise. People in a field where it's their area of expertise have been keeping up with the literature over the years. They probably know to watch out for things like that, in particular things. But people in other areas, unless they ask someone in that, is there anything I should watch out for? Any name changes? Any kingdom changes along the way? Oh yeah, back in 1957 we had a big conference and some smeghead put his hand up and said, why don't we just change the name of this whole kingdom, sort of. Yeah, and then some backstory why it occurred or something. And we had no way of, competing with that or something like that. Well, let's have a quick squiz down there, because that's quite a good vista down there. And down there's a bit of rockage down there, which I think we will walk past that, but we've never actually gone down there because it's usually a bit of a scramble to get back up. And this time of year it would be quite hard, because you've got to not only watch out for slickage, but also probably some jelly mould, in quotes. Okay, now we're looking around here. Well, we've got plantationes. I know you probably don't see them there because they're not red, not the usual red colour, and there's tons of them here, and they probably just don't stand out. And I suppose we could just walk along and see what the state of the pay foliage are. They're going to be ratty fellas. We're almost at the end of July now, and this week of rain has put me off my Christmas in July trip down to Mount Compass. And if I don't get out there fairly shortly, we're going to miss the window opportunity for the large Peltadifolios hook rise at Nankita Tuparang. Anything a bit further than the second week of August, going to, as I said, the season basically dies in the arse, in quotes, around about the 3rd week of August. I mean, it does go on to the 3rd week of October, but basically, everything runs by the 3rd week. And yeah, so yeah, not the best, fellas, not the best. But I suppose you want to see it in all. They're starting to lose their colour, and at the end of the season, of course, they'll colour back up again and go into dormancy. Whereas Wittigrai yellows and greys out, sort of thing. That goes on a completely different. Oh wow, here we go. Oh, I don't know. It's chunky, but it's nice. I don't know if the camera's even picking it up, fellas. Maybe it does erect sundews better than it does rainbow sundews on 49 area, but I think this is just going to be a 3 clipper in the old sailing terminology. The old East India Company. Dutchies in here? Or was it British? I can't remember. There were two, weren't there? I can't remember. Probably competing with one another. Yeah. Yeah, paranoia. I still have not found the end title music to Max Headroom. Used to love it. People say, oh, it's Paranoia. I think, well, can you give me the bloody track? I almost feel like, I can't even upload it to bloody YouTube to find out what it is. You know, punch it in, get it rejected, but at the same time, this is a copyright infringement. You are trying to upload, and then you get the title, and you think, that's what it is. No, I can't even do that because I don't think I even. Gone were the days by then that I was recording theme tunes and stuff like that, as every good budding composer should, I suppose. I got lots of theme tunes from the 70s off WATV, so, including the full-length version of Miss Marple, but then again, that's on YouTube now, you know, the Murder Ahoy version. So, yeah, fellas, not the best. Okay. You wait. You grow those in the greenhouse from seed, and slight fertilisation. They grow really quickly. They're very cute. Different little tentacles on the ends of the seedling stage. Lots to study there. And fairly chunky. Not as chunky as the ones out at, Kuiper and anything like that, but good enough to investigate. Keep an eye on them anyway. See if there's any deep incestual relations there going on with the old Mendelian genetics. But it's really someone who's into all that sort of Western block theory or whatever it is. Yeah. I know. Gone are those days when I was getting into that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm basically just focused on soil bacon at the moment. Yeah, basically at, I suppose, breakthrough point, as far as I can tell anyway. So, well, as I said, what does Sherlock Holmes say? Once you've gone through everything else, you're only left with the the truth. Everything else is bullshit, which I think it has been over the years. Okay, fellas, 7 minutes. Maybe a bit of a squeeze going down just to see me trip over, as per usual. Oh, there are plants up there, mainly Wittigrae, with a, somewhat coloured, right on the edge. Maybe because they get the foggy morns. Yeah, and some more planches. Oh, Jesus, fellas. That is almost 65, 70 degrees. I think we do have to find our alternative route down. It's amazing the difference between barely 10 metres between what you can and can't do. Yeah. Okay, a bit of a stairway to heaven, or staircase to peril. Okay, anyway, maybe next year, fellas, we'll get up there. They obviously start a little bit earlier. We've also hopefully might avoid the rain, but then again, if we are going back into Nina years, 10 wetter than usual years, on the end of a 15-year or more extended drought, and geez, that rock is loose. Geez, fellas, for a rock that size to be loose. Whoa. Yes. I wonder if these things do actually slowly slide down the mountain. Well, that one's loose as well. Oh, yes. Dangerous. Yes. Kids playing out here after school at the end of the wet, especially if we have some wetter years. You could have a whole shift or something, and a whole load of these things could come tumbling down. At least one big one. Hit them in the old noggin. Do them a bit of disservice. Anyway, maybe it's better to go this way and then back out again. Yeah, probably is a little bit better. Shall we go back and see if we can just find that one that was stuck to the rock? I don't think we're going to see our kangaroo fella. See if we can actually relocate it. Wasn't it through here or somewhere like that? Roughly. Yes. Maybe start a new clip, how about that?